One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Blue Devils will put toe to leather to crank us up. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Virginia's offense takes the field. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the...
Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Right back to the well. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Run has him set up.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's
going for the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You knew this offense wanted to come into this one, establishing the run, guys. They didn't even attempt to throw on their first drive. They were more physical. They were pushing guys around up front. And this guy caps it off with a nice touchdown run.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And the Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Smith wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Still on his feet at the 40. There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. The Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Second and goal, the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion, across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a third down and goal situation.
Looking for the score. Trying to barrel in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Virginia. Extra point here will tie the game. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down himself. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. The sure hands, it's Tyler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Quick release on the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Tyler.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short.
Turning it on. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw for it. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's third and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on fourth. You don't have to...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On the move, it's Cox. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Rides to back and leads it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's 3rd down. Smith dropping to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Jumped on top of the pile. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Gonna look downfield again. Got a man. It's Tyler. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Cavaliers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man,
that's why you go for the swat.
This whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Tyler. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
That's nowhere fucking close.
Across his body, and it's intercepted. Great place to start for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Cox. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Smith wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Adkins. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best player most time in those slot positions.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give on the option. Fighting off the defender. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quickly complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. He wants to throw it. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right. Hash and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. One more play before the teams head to the locker room.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
The Cavaliers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Reads it, fires complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
Got a man. It's Tyler. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. He's still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. It's complete to the left. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Duke. And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Here it, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a first and goal. Looking to scramble. Unleashes to the end zone.
Come on, dog.
Falls incomplete.
Don't give me a fucking red
everything
throw.
perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets it out quickly. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. This quarterback part of their running game. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been... Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Got his hand down the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On target. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Steps away.
No! What the fuck?
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives
Fucking
him the
bob it up.
field position at the 40. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds a man in the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to test that run defense to the right.
Oh, what are y'all doing?
Increase at the 20. They get him stopped.
Jeez,
but the
fucking
big
Diggs
gain has
pursuing.
him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Cavaliers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Smith dropping to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Adkins.
They switched it to the right fucking people.
Touchdown, Virginia! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He's going to fire to the left. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Plows through the defense. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Cox. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
On the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it just in time. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The give, and tick, 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 tick.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in stride inside the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Right on the money. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. It's complete on the right side. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Going for 6. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Smith wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Cox. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Cox. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.